I think my base color's wrong a little bit. I need to fix that. I think my base color's wrong a little bit. I need to fix that. I'm gonna get right on that. Let me check that out. Okay. Clicking the wrong button here. Okay. Let's see. I'm way too saturated with color. That looks more like me. Says the cup. Hey, that cup. Hey, I'm not hearing anything. I'm gonna refresh the chat, and I'm gonna make sure my chat volume's on. Yes, chat's on. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Invite DGG.
Patrick John Welder. Howdy nay.
Not Brandon. It's always an open invite. Am I linking it wrong? Am I gonna invite? I always invite them. I give them a link. I thought that was an invitation. Giving them a link. You guys like the way the background's set up? So it's like you're looking outside. This from an earlier show. I guess I was really high when I get really high and do shit. No. Oh, my brother. Not Brandon.
Patrick John Welder. Howdy howdy howdy. That's what we say in Texas.
Why is it not Brandon coming up now? That's weird. Not Brandon. Did he block me? Or did he disappear? Oh, the dude must have blocked me. Oh no, there he is.
Les Peter Guitar Jam. Moo.
Hey, Cyber, what's up, buddy?
Hi.
Hey. Okay. I just had to fix my color there. And I opened up my the other cam for the window so it looks like you can see behind me better. It's fun. That's what we say in Texas. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Huh? The autocomplete? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so where are we at here, man? It was gonna rain, right? Welcome to Florida. It poured. Why?
Patrick
Why
John
you couldn't
Welder.
see his name pop up?
How hot is it there? Real feel in Texas is 113.
Autocomplete is screwing me today. I don't know why. I don't know what's up. But, so we had a really good productive show earlier. I told you guys how to make triage oil. It's 3 ingredients. It's really easy to do. If you guys ever have any questions about anything, I don't care what it is, you just ask me, man, because I'm kind of not really interested in talking about the things that seem to be the topics of discussion that you see in so many other podcasts today. Those kinds of things just don't interest me. When I turn on most podcasts, I end up turning them off pretty quickly. And it's probably because I'm older and I've already been through relationships. I don't need to hear relationship talk from younger people that don't know what they're fucking talking about, trying to give me relationship advice. It seems to be all that I hear out there. This, that, sexologist, sexpert, this, and blah, 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 and how many body counts. And anytime I hear that, my eyes glaze over, So, the kind of content I like to do, doesn't really involve me telling you how to, get a girlfriend and hold on to a woman, or be a high value male, or any of that. That's just not my thing. I'll tell you how to make your life better. I'll tell you what makes me happy, and I'll tell you what's worked for me. And if you guys ask me questions, that allows me to know where you guys what you want to hear from me, where you want the show to go. So I'm an expert in growing cannabis, smoking it, preparing it, extracting it, hooking up with all the right people that know way more than me, all that stuff. I got all those connections. So if there was ever a question, I guess all those questions have already been answered on this podcast. So, you want to learn how to detail a car? You want to learn how to, how I shave my balls? I'll tell you that. I'll tell you how I shave my balls. Whatever you guys want to hear. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, I want you to be happy with the content. I want you to be interested in what I'm talking about. And the only way I can do that is when you guys actually talk to me. So Patrick John Welder asked me how hot it was. Well, we could talk about the weather. Talk about the weather. Yeah, we could talk about the weather. How hot is it? It's not hot. It rained. It cooled off, so it's nice. It's probably like 80, 81 degrees outside or something. It was hotter before. Now maybe I'll just tell you how I shaved my balls. Because fuck you for not talking to me right now. All of you. I'm just going to tell you how to shave your balls. Whatever. My dog likes to graze. He likes to eat grass. So I was picking some nice grass and giving it to him, but he only wanted the leaves. He didn't want the stems. No stems. No stems, no seeds. Just the grass. So I picked the grass and I gave him a leaf at a time, and he nibbled it out of my hand like a goat. And it was the cutest fucking thing. He was like, nothing? Nothing from you, huh? This audience is horrible today. Wow. I've got chats up on 3 different...
Steven running.
Hey,
RFK is a disaster.
RFK is a disaster. Is that what you want to talk about? You want to talk about RFK as a disaster? He's pulling Republicans away from Trump. So how much of a disaster is that really, when you think about it? The guy's an anti-vaxxer. He denies science. He makes false claims around autism and the vaccine. He makes false claims about drinking the water or vaccines or something like that is turning kids gay or some weird shit. And then when he was pressed on it in an interview, someone said to him, you claim that, drinking the water or the vaccine or whatever is causing children to turn gay. And do you know what his response to that was? Well, there's no evidence that says it's not true. Yeah, there's no evidence that says you have a fucking 18, that says it's not true that you have an 18-inch dick either, RFK Jr., but I'm betting you don't. But there's no evidence that proves that. Well, I'm still betting on it. Just like I'm betting on the other shit against you. The exact same way. with the exact same amount of confidence in my choice. I'm confident that he's a shitty fucking leader because he believes shit that isn't true. Okay? And that's my problem with Dr. Cornel West. I think he believes there's a man in the sky that controls everything. A God. Yeah, his Christian brothers and sisters and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if he believes in a God or not, but if he does, I have a serious problem with that. You want to be a leader, but you believe in an imaginary entity that controls everything? I got to tell you, if there's a magical entity like a God that controls everything on this planet, he fucking hates us. God hates us. Have you not figured that out yet, Dr. Cornel West? Have you not figured that out yet? If there's a God, he fucking hates us, dude. The pandemic, the fucking war, child eye diseases, fucking brain cancers, dementia. Fuck you. Fuck you if you tell me there's a fucking God. And fuck Dr. Cornel West for even floating that idea. And Marianne Williamson, same thing. All these idiots believe in fake shit that's not provable at all. That's not who I want to lead me. I don't want someone
Damn you
believes.
looking fly. Damn nay, sending you some love, man.
Hey, thank you, damn you looking fly. That name seems almost familiar to me. Hello. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. And I'll just take your name as a compliment too. I'm sad the rain didn't persist. That's going to make me sad today. I'm sad. And I was sad because it only rained a second and it stopped. Look, it's already dry outside. The concrete is dry.
Holly
That
Ward.
reminds me.
Hi, Nay. Happy Saturday.
Hey, Holly. I haven't seen you in forevs. Glad you made it to a show. So we were smoking that. It doesn't matter what I smoke as far as dabs go, dude. I get high. I slept so good this afternoon, and I had to, because I went outside and I finished that curb. I had to do the sprinkler, and I had to put
Glad to be here.
grass over the cement that I put in there. So I went out there. I told you I was going to go out there with the weed eater and do all the weed eating. I did. I went out there. I weed eated all that, and as I was doing it, I saw runners that were running across where the bananas were and the orange trees, and I'd pull the runners, and I was like, shit, dude, I'll just pull these as long as they go, and then I'll use them out front. And I did. I pulled a whole wheelbarrow full of runners, 2 feet long. Almost every single one of them was about 2 feet long runner of St. Augustine grass. Really healthy runners. I put them in the wheelbarrow, and then I moved it into the shade so it wasn't sitting out in the sun, because I'm smart. Then I went out there and I readjusted the sprinkler so it watered the area where I was going to put the grass. I put the sprinklers on for 2 hours. I waited about an hour. I took my runners. I went out there with the wheelbarrow, and I took a shovel and I X'd up the dirt. I just kind of tilled the dirt a little bit. And I took my runners, inserted them down into the dirt, and then moved the dirt over the runner root and covered most of the grass up and let the sprinkler just cover it up with water. And man, I'm going to have a beautiful, I should take pictures of it so you can see the progression of the grass grow in and how beautiful it's going to look when it's finally done. It's going to take about a month or two for all that grass to grow in, but it's going to happen pretty quick. And when the neighbors are walking by and they look over there, they're going to see the grass sprouts sprouting up. And it'll be that nice, healthy, thick St. Augustine grass. Once I was finished with that, came inside, I took a nap. I slept until 6 o'clock. I woke up and the pneumatics for the back window on my truck came in. And I was like, yeah, man. So I grabbed those and I installed those. I'd already watched a video on YouTube of how to install them. So I was ready to go, man. I put the pneumatics on there. Bing, bang, boom, done. And so now when you click the latch on my window, back of my truck, it goes, it opens right up and it stays up. So I got a big badass stereo in that Cadillac. I got a badass, I don't know how many watts it is. It's got to be like 2,000-3,000 watt stereo. And it's got that boom, you know, just shake the windows and the glass on the truck. The whole truck rocks, and it sounds so tight and so good on just about any song, and you can adjust it to make it sound the bass perfect for anything that you're listening to. And it's going to be nice to be able to have that window up, you know, for whatever, when I want to hear the music, because I used to have to use a prop, a stick, to don't ask. Anyway, I'm just glad that it's now it's all nice, and you know, refurbishing that car has been fun. I've actually been enjoying it because every little thing I put on there makes it that much nicer. Okay, Cyber, you want to smoke?
Sure.
Okay, great. We'll smoke with Cyber and Holly and Damn You Looking Fly and Steve Running and Patrick John Welder and everybody that's watching over there from Rumble and Kick. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay, I've got a timer on my screen. I just realized that. It's the play out of the show. It says it's 17 minutes in. So when it hits 17:25, I know I'm ready to go. 10 seconds.
It's
Okay.
Josh G.
Josh
Good
G.
evening, pal.
Cheers.
Just getting off work, time to smoke
Yes.
with ya. Cheers.
Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers.
No law regarding Canada. You guys see where I got my shirt from? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, Cyber, you want to hear some fucked up?
Sure.
Ron DeSantis, the governor of my state, tried to start his own police force. That police force would be used to enforce voting rights and sent to other states to enforce immigration policy to protect Floridians. Dude, these guys...
So that's like the Putin's police secret police force is like the Nazi party of Hitler, who fucking created his own police force. I mean, what the fuck is the difference?
It's like the SS. It's like the elite guard. A lot of these guys are ex-military, and they've left the program saying it. They were told that they were going to be enlisting to assist people during hurricanes and floods and fires and emergency situations. And when they got there, they're like, here's your camos, and here's your military weapons training. Here's your combat training. Here's your de-escalation training. And they're like, what do I need this if I'm going into somebody's house to pull them out to help them if they're getting flooded out? So they reported it. We read this whole article this morning in the paper about it. It was a long article. But it needs to be said because this is fascism, and Ron DeSantis is a fascist, and every fascist wants their own police force. It's part of fascism. It's funny the way he figured out how he was going to disguise it as a force for good, you know?
Yeah, but don't America have something wrote into Constitution? You cannot just fucking create your own police force or own fucking military.
A militia.
illegal?
No, you. There's no law preventing that, bro. They do it all the time. There's militias all over this country. There's no.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't think it was legal.
Yeah, it's legal. Militias here are legal
Okay.
until they break the law of actually going out. But these people train. Bro, I was invited to join one in California. It was so funny. This woman, I was in a grocery store.
It's Josh G. Heme user be stopped. Paradise behind you. Love how the limbs of the tree in the far right frame blend into the limbs behind you. Illusion.
So the woman had come out and seen my band play with her sister, and they were older women, like super hot, both of them. And one day I was in the grocery store, and they were in there. Both of them were in there, and we were talking, and we start talking for a while. And then she starts mentioning that she runs a militia, and that they're very strict, and they wake up at a certain time in the morning, and they drill, and they fucking prepare, and they run around with guns. And she was like, and you know, if you want to show up anytime, just call me and let me know, and we'll get you all settled in. And I was like, well, thank you. I was like, I'm not joining a fucking militia. What are you, fucking crazy? Dude, I just want to get high and do a podcast in the morning. And the last thing I want to do is get up and have somebody screaming in my face, "Soldier, your shoelace isn't tied correctly!" Oh my god. No, thank you. But yeah, they're very common here in my country. And you know, as far as a governor, what a governor can do in the state of Florida, we've given Ron DeSantis ultimate power. People don't understand that. But Ron DeSantis has the power of the President of the United States and more. Because the President of the United States has Congress and House to deal with. Ron DeSantis has installed all the congressmen and all the House people in the state of Florida. All the judges, he's replaced them all. All the way down to the school districts, bro. He's replaced all of the political figures with his own cronies. He's done this. You know, he puts his power, he puts his support behind somebody, and everybody runs out and votes for the one that DeSantis is supporting.
It's Josh G.
So now he has ultimate power.
Coalition, black dominant militia whose leader was arrested for 7 years.
But wouldn't that be a big fucking difference on a militia and a police force? The police force literally helps to police the people, and you can I mean,
God.
It sounds wild to me. You can just fucking make up a police force.
Yeah,
and then that's okay.
I don't know how legal it was. I'm assuming that since he did it, because there's enough people here that fucking hate Ron DeSantis, that if he did that, I don't think they'd let him get away with it if it was illegal. I think they'd press charges against him, you know. So I'm assuming it's legal. That's all I can do is assume because I don't know the law. But makes me uneasy.
It's Josh G. Counter militia started by Nahihi JK.
Well, I'd call Rome. I'd be like, Rome wants to put together a militia. You know what Rome says to people? It's crazy. He's like, what else do you have to live for? He's like, you're going to die anyway. You might as well die fighting for what you believe in. He's ready to go.
Stephen running. Anyone but DeSantis.
Anyone but DeSantis, man. But you don't want to get a Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know, Lauren Boebert. There's other ones out there, bro, who are bad. Even the Speaker of the House is awful. I forgot his name, but you know, horrible. McCarthy, horrible person.
What happens when the private police force breaks the law, and then the real police have to to go out and arrest a private police force. That's gonna end up in a big fucking shootout, man.
Well, they did break the law. That's what was in this article. One of the guys that was being trained, he said he didn't like what was going on there. He was being argumentative. Since he got there, he saw problems with the whole program. He was an ex-military veteran. They threw him into a van against his will. It's in the article. And so, I was like, that's kidnapping. They called it false imprisonment. So there you go, Cyber. It's already happened. They broke the law. They broke a law for sure. And they assaulted him by grabbing him. So that's assault and battery. And then on top of that, false imprisonment. I call it kidnapping. The legal term is false imprisonment. And that's punishable by, I'm sure, years in prison. I'm certain of that. So, check this out. When he started, he wanted 200 members in his police force, right? Follow the numbers here. The state of Florida gave him 400. So, the state of Florida not only okayed the 200, they said, oh, Ron, we love you. Here, have an extra 200 because 200 seems small, so let's make it a big, good, solid 400. Well, check that out. They went with 400, and then he got 1,500 people to apply. And out of those 1,500 that I guess applied, on June 30th, the State Guard graduated its first class. Only 120 recruits, far below the 1,500 members state lawmakers approved this year. Gotta love a newspaper, man. That was as quick as a goddamn hard drive, as a Google. That was quicker than a goddamn
Josh
Google.
G. I am sure people volunteered hand over fist for that donkey.
But once they got there, it was under the notion, it was under the intentions of going there to help people during emergencies. And they get there and they're like, here, put on these camos and these freaking boots. And we want you to climb these ropes and crawl on the ground on your belly and through the woods. And we're going to drill and we're going to give you combat training and we're going to give you de-escalation training, military training. This is what we're going to do. And the veterans weren't having it.
It's Josh G. They were swindled.
No, they walked off. They didn't let themselves get swindled. Look how many people left. But there are 120 elite fucking police now working for DeSantis that were okay with getting military training to go help people during hurricanes and flooding and fires and emergency situations. No, they're going to handle people that are marching in LGBTQ parades and go beat them. That's what they're going to go do. Don't kid yourselves. Supposedly it was to enforce voting. They originally said, we need a police force to enforce voting at the ballot boxes to make sure that people aren't giving other people water to entice them to vote.
And the normal police do that.
I think the normal police have to do that, but he wanted an extra force to do it.
It sounds like a fucking bad movie, dude.
Bro, it's like hall monitors, people watching each other, reporting on each other, ratting on each other. I'm not gonna start fucking with that again. Even though I'm gonna. Yes, I am. I'm totally gonna do this. Why does it pop all the way up over there? That's so weird. I'm matching the colors outside.
It's Josh G. That whole notion that you could win over with a water bottle or a complimentary snack is insane. I don't think people are swayed that way, but who am I kidding? Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, right. Boom. That's almost seamless now. Bro. That is so... I've got it
Lori
so
Shader Smith.
close.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Laurie. How's it going? I'm got it so panoramic now. It looks like I'm sitting outside. That's so funny. The plants are like coming right up. So should I should do this, right?
It's Josh G. Trippy man.
Dude, it's trippy, bro. It's trippy, bro.
Lori Shader Smith. Love your studio.
Thank you, Laurie. Oops. That was too much. I like lining those branches up. I'm lining the branches up. I gotta make it look like I'm like I'm just surrounded by. If somebody came in and looked at this for the first time, they'd probably just be like, "What the fuck is going on right there?" I'm kind of curious. What's that right there? Oh, it's my paper. Oh,
It's
that's
Josh
that's
G.
an easy fix.
How are those orange trees doing in bananas?
That's an easy fix. Okay, cool. Right on. Dude, the orange trees and bananas, everything's doing really well. I lost one orange tree, completely just evaporated outside in the sun. But the other ones are all alive. One's been attacked by bugs, like a grasshopper or something ate a couple of the leaves a little bit here and there. But it's still alive, and I think it's going to survive. It's got 2 leaves that haven't been hit by bugs out of 4. And then the other plants all look good. And I got cages around all of them. So they're outside, they're getting a sprinkler to hit them. There's one thing that could be fixed. And I'm thinking that the picture just needs to be made a little bit bigger here. Because if I do this, when this goes here, the ground should line up, right? So the ground so this line right here coming down, that needs to continue down this, right? This is like a whole bank. And when you look out there, that's exactly how it looks. That's the bank to the creek. So if I line this See, now you can see that banana tree right there. That's cool. That's cool. But look at this freaking banana tree right here. It's 12 feet tall. Look at this. It's, you see this? Those are banana tree leaves way up there. These are all banana tree leaves. You guys never noticed that before, I bet. Those are giant, giant banana trees. Still no bananas coming up off of them. But, man, I bet I could focus that one a little bit better. Maybe we should do that too. Okay, focus. It's on autofocus. Ooh, that's nice. It's thundering outside, man. I hope it starts to rain again. I have the settings all right. Everything's all matched up. What an effect that is, man. That's so funny. And I just thought of a way I could make it even more realistic, where you would see this beam in that camera. If I move this camera back, put it on the tripod. But that's pretty fun because you don't even really know what you're looking at first.
It's Josh G. Really feels like you're just kind of peering out of the jungle.
I mean, bro, if you turn around and look, it's basically what you see. If I turn around, this is what I see. Unobstructed. You see that banana tree now. Bro, those are 6-7 foot long leaves on that banana tree. Easy. They're huge. If a hurricane comes through here, I'm going to have to try to cover everything up. Someone actually said in Destiny's chat, fuck Destiny, Nace Garden is our streamer now. Who said that, man? That was very nice of you. I don't know, but it was great. I don't know who said that, but it was awesome. That makes me want to do a bong rip. If I knew who said that, man, I'd totally like do it in their honor. Oh, I knew that if I posted that I was live, Destiny would go live. And he did. That's funny. Uh, he's live on Kick. He's live on YouTube. It says Destiny is offline. That's weird, right? Let's try the YouTube. There's the YouTube. The YouTube beats the Kick. Subscribed or only
It's Josh G. Ain't that some bull-all?
Dude, it says I'm not signed in. What the fuck? That's weird as shit. That's not my thing, bro. I don't know. Yeah, that's not the sign in. Huh. Check your phone. I don't know where my phone is, dude. Where's... I don't know where my phone is. I need something to drink anyway, so let me get something. I'll be right back and find my phone. Where's my phone, man? God bless America. I probably left it out in the garage. Oh, here it is. Right here on the piano. What's up? Sorry about that. I had a little bit of an issue. Cool, let me log in.
Nick Brown. Yo, cheers.
Cheers, Nick.
Nick Brown. Dave man.
Dude, these grapes are insane. You hear them snapping? Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious.
Nick Brown. Hell yeah, I love apes.
Apes, gorillas, orangutans. I like them all. I like all the primates. Oops, that gives away the... I just gave away the whole show there, didn't I? It's funny. That limb is up way too high for the perspective, but I see where the limb really is. The limb's right here, and it continues up there. But it's this to get this land right. I have to make that.
Nick Brown.
I can
I
do
have
it.
muscadines everywhere.
I can do it. I can do it, man. It's just gotta be smaller. I made it too. It's gotta be like that. That's pretty cool right there. Actually. That's pretty cool. That the bed continues. If you look at the flower bed line of the grass right there, and it goes and it keeps going right to there. That's pretty good. Dude, if a bear comes walking through here, you guys are just gonna get a fucking shot. I'm just gonna be like, and watch it with you, man, right on screen. It's like fucking bear. But you know, it'll probably happen when it's really bright outside. Glare on the bear.
Nick Brown. I do love to be chillin' in that swing right now.
We've got a couch opposite that on that deck right there, where I'll sit and kick back and look out at the yard shit. It's awesome, man. Cyber, you want to smoke?
Sure.
Cannabis kills cancer. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber, Nick, Josh G. Cheers, everybody. Let me hear from you in the chat.
It's Josh G. Cheers. Nick Brown. Cheers, guys. Heavy Padilla.
Heavy,
Cheers.
Heavy B. Heavy B, cheers. So, you guys remember earlier today, these were like really tall and out of control. I went out there and I trimmed these all so we could see over them now. I cut that back. They produce these pretty white flowers. My mom was like, why don't you cut those off of there? I said, because I like the flowers it produces.
Outback. Hello.
Hey, what's up? I'll be back. Yo, I'll be back. Did you just follow me on Kick? If you did, thank you. I can see I've got 70 followers now.
Outback. Haha, you got it first go.
It reminds me of a line from one of my favorite movies, The Last Action Hero, where a guy throws an axe at Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger has a gun and shoots him, and the guy falls off a building. And then when he falls off the building, he says, I'll be back. So,
Outback. Lol.
um, I'll be back. Just follow the channel. I'm gonna follow you back. Oh, that's Destiny.
What a just.
Follow.
What a set of
Following.
damn
I'm following you now. I'll be back.
What was the asshole of this story?
Dude. Where's
Outback. You're too kind. Thank you. Outback.
where's my
You're
live stream
kind.
playing
Thank
back
you.
from? Where's my live stream playing back from? Hello. That is so weird. I hear
It's
this
Josh G.
massive
Lol, I
echo.
thought you were coming through Destiny.
No, I couldn't be coming through Destiny. No. I'm coming back from a glitch. There we go. That was weird, dude. Oh, I see why. Because I had I'll Be Back's screen still up, so it just locked up the kick stream, which was playing.
Sorry. You're not missing anything.
You're turning to yuck.
Fuck.
I'm hungry.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool, man. So, close that. Okay, the market's recovering a little bit. I see, that's good. And Harmony One's at 1300, yay. So.
Outback. What are y'all smoking on?
OG Kush right now, and did a dab of OG Kush.
Outback. Nice.
I kind of lost count. So I bought a Bitcoin, and it's gone up $12,300. Since I bought it.
Outback. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's gone up 70%. I bought on one day. I made three separate purchases. And I bought 0.33, 0.33, 0.33 on Bitcoin. 3 purchases. Bitcoin was at 17,750 at the time. And then it was at 17,152 and 17,136 for the other 2 purchases. My fees totaled 170, 170, 175. So like $500 in fees. My profit's $12,000. So you ask yourself, was the $500 in fees worth the $12,000 profit? Of course. I spend $500 to make $11,500. That's just holding. That's just buying and holding on, just buying at the right time. You're not going to get that kind of return on dollar cost averaging in. I mean, you'll also have a Bitcoin that's worth, you know, whatever a Bitcoin is worth right now, 30,300. What is it? 30,300 basically, give or take. But will have paid a lot more money for that Bitcoin than I did. And there's no telling what you're paying in fees when you're dollar cost averaging in, getting a fee every time you buy, every time you buy, every time you buy. I'm kind of curious. I'd like to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin just to see what the fee is. Bitcoin makes up 68% of my portfolio. No. And the reason I think that is because it's gone up in value more than everything else. I don't know. Harmony won 11% of my portfolio. It'll be interesting to see if that 11% goes up as Harmony goes up. Because you know it's gonna. A Harmony one right now is what? 0.01316. $1 million Harmony coins times 0.01317 equals. So for $13,170, you could have 1,000,000 Harmony One coins right now. You just put a 0 on the end. It's in a comma right there. 13,170. And if you had 1,000,000 Harmony One coins, a Harmony goes up to $1.
It's Josh G. Harmonillionaire.
You'd have $1 million. Exactly. You'd be a Harmonillionaire. Exactly. Harmonillionaire. I like that. Harmonillionaire. Man, Ethereum is way down. It was at $2,000. It was at 1947 in the last 24 hours. Let's check out that crypto. I'll show you the low and the high. Bitcoin is way down because it was over 31. So this is the 24-hour range. One you want to look at is Solana, right here. This one's at 27. I remember it was at $11 a couple months back. And I remember if you had bought it, you would have doubled your money at least right now, including your fees on Solana. And Solana's going to keep going. So keep your eye on that one. Doge isn't going anywhere. And it never does. Where's Pepe at? Is it at the very bottom? Where the hell is it? So it's at 5 zeros and a 1-6. So this is predicted to go to 4 zeros, guys. Pepe. So that would be an exponential jump if that happens. Keep your eye on that one. Oh, and XRP, man. It's settled back down after that. Yeah, they won their battle with the SEC. So it's gone back to like a normal range after their big, their big massive jump. It's not going crazy anymore. Matic is, can go back up to 80 cents. But You know, I'd be watching Ethereum to go back over 2,000 um, before anything else really exciting is going to happen. This is the one I'd be watching. It got up to 46. This has got to go up to $2,000. If this goes up to $2,000, we're going to go shooting up again. Um, now, if I look at the so this is a Head and Shoulders. This is terrible. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. But we could be forming a cup and handle, which is possible. But this is shoulder. I mean, this is textbook, guys. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And it's perfect. So that would mean we go way down. And everybody's showing that head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. It's very prominent. And I would be watching that. I don't see anything countering it. This might be a walk up right here. What we're seeing is to a giant drop. That we could just see just the whole bottom drop out. Now, it's the weekend, it's Sunday, I don't know, man. The there was a boost here in volume the last few hours, but Ethereum has just fallen way off, and so has Harmony, so has Matic, and Cardano is starting to show a failure of volume as well. So if at 9 p.m., which is in 1 hour, the market doesn't just explode, we might just see a giant drop off of the shoulder head shoulder. This could signal a giant sell-off right here, even though we're seeing yellow markers, man. It's trying to correct, but this is weird. Yes. What is that? Why is that there? That shouldn't be there. Oh, I know why that's there. What's this? I gotcha. Okay, we can put that there. I could probably just delete that. Yeah, we'll just delete that. That's cool. And we probably just missed 6 bears walking across the backyard. I guess I could probably fix this. That's not bad. How does this thing always know exactly what I want to capture? So weird. I'm making these nice and big, so if this thing starts to drop, we're going to see it. All right. There we go. That's pretty good. That is a giant shoulder, head, shoulder, regular shoulder, head, shoulder pattern, man. It's undeniable. It's over the 24 hour. When you see something like that, it's almost definitely going to result in a massive drop. And that doesn't even count the fact that the center of the 24 hour is also showing a giant shoulder, shoulder pattern. So I can see it on Harmony 1. So there's two of those signifying a giant drop in the market. If I was a trader right now, I'd be getting ready to short the market. It's going to go way down. It's going to go under 30,000. So, I mean, we're talking 29,750 is my guess. That's where Bitcoin's going to go. 29,750. And then, hopefully it'll recover. But this is my doomsday prediction. I wonder how long you can leave a short order open for. Is it if the market goes up to a certain amount, you get liquidated? I don't know. I guess the exchange gets your money when you lose a short, and you're on leverage. $29,750, man. Fuck. Mm. I'm a millionaire. So funny. I'm a millionaire. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. This has been a fun show. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for subscribing to The Kick. I'll be back. I appreciate that. The rest of y'all take care, and I will see you on Threads at Nays Garden Show. Look for me over there. It's fun. All right. I got 90.
Outback. Bye.
I got 98 followers.
Outback. Have a eat HT.
Thanks. I'll be back. I've got 98 followers on there now. So, Threads, Nays Garden Show. All right. Take care, guys.